Twilight.
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 They love Twilight.
And
We gotta shut it down. We gotta shut the whole thing down again. Again. Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Inês.
Today, you should know this too.
Millennials.
Brain rods.
Millennials.
And millennials. Have you seen the TikToks of people going around like the supermarket and shit and showing brain rot to old people?
I love that. When it's literally just a big book and they're like...
and then they go like this. And then the picture of John Pork comes up and people are like,
he's calling you.
and they sometimes press the hang up and I'm like, why are you hanging up on John Pork? John Pork died for your sins on a cross. Like,
I love that old lady that actually got scared. She was like, what is this? What is that?
they know something we don't.
What?
They're hiding something.
They know something we don't. Because she looked at that and she was really scared. She was like, what is that? What is this? She's like, what is that? Like, it took her back some years when she was young,
Flashbacks
wild,
of the
and
war.
free. And she was like,
How do you know? How do you know about that?
what is that? What is that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Tell me. Who's your source? He's gonna come back for you. He's gonna arrest you.
Where
He's
is
gonna... And then I saw a beautiful lady that wrecked herself. They were showing it. I saw a grandma. Maybe she wanted to be like a part of that. She wanted to be like, oh my god, just like we're doing it. Just like, oh my god, the kids are having fun. So the guy was showing her brain rot, and she was like,
I know what you mean. An old lady that just goes like, she was too nice. They forget they have free will. They can just walk away. And she just went like,
literally.
Oh, is that you? Did you paint those?
Can we talk about influencers being cringing online? How come the influencers post themselves crying on the internet? How do they even do that? Do you set up the camera before? Do you set it after?
But like an apology video?
No, just crying. No reason. And that's what I hate about influencers sometimes. They just post like a picture crying. They give absolutely no fucking context. And they're like, oh my god, the most beautiful things in life are the things we lost. But you never lose anything. If you lose it, it's because you're gonna gain. When a door closes, a window opens.
To jump out of.
Don't be afraid to show your true colors. Everything is gonna work out. Keep slaying.
The journey's usually the part that you remember anyway.
If you found a rock on the floor, just keep it, because one day you're gonna build up a castle.
See, this is millennial core.
Yeah.
This is millennial. Connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. You know, and then it's like, why are you crying? Yesterday I did a live and I actually shared a little bit of what's going on. The live is recorded. If you want to see, it's gonna be up in my channel. So just
Subscribe.
go there with an open mind, and then you go to see what the fuck happened. And she's like, life's just been very troubled, but that's fine. Like, there's just some obstacles that you gotta like run it through. Everything is gonna be fine.
We should do a video crying.
Everything is gonna be fine. Like, sometimes you just have to keep going. Thank you so much for the messages, and thank you so much for the love that you guys
Ring that
show.
bell button so you get a notification every time you post. Next episode, we're gonna be crying.
If you can like and subscribe, that would
Please
be...
like and subscribe.
Please
Please like and subscribe. We need it. Please.
May I please have a like? May I please have a subscription? Please. May I please have a like? May I please have the ring bell button? Can you please ring that bell?
My muscles are getting big from the pump. I love
My
every
muscles.
time that I'm high.
But
I
where
need
is that
to-
from?
My muscles.
Where is that from?
I don't know, but I keep seeing it everywhere when it's like
Oh my
what I
God.
would play if I own a gym. My muscles.
Oh my
My
god.
muscles. Hey.
I know the
My
reference
muscles are getting big from the
pump. Pump at the jam, pump it up
while your feet are stomping.
I hate when I get the reference, but I
But
don't. I can
you can
pinpoint
pinpoint.
what
Yeah.
it is from.
But you know, every time that I'm high, I have to watch that video. I find it so fucking funny. My muscles are getting big from the
pump.
It's the way they said it.
The pump.
One
you
day
know?
we were high, and I told you that, and we just laughed. Do you remember? No.
I remember something,
Vividly.
but not
we
vividly.
were in bed.
What?
This crowd, maybe it's better this way.
Did you know
That your muscles are getting
that the
It's so funny. It's extremely fun. I don't know what it is, but when you listen, when you remember that exists, it's the funniest thing on fucking earth. We were there, and I was scrolling on TikTok. We were high,
course.
and I was scrolling on TikTok, and that appeared.
I know, I remember now.
And we just kept on saying, boom.
I remember now. Did you know that my muscles got big from the pump? 70 years before the release of the techno anthem, Pump Up the Jam.
Pump the jam, pump it up, while your feet are stomping.
Renata Bliss. The
And I'm gonna
freestyle-
be your
the
freestyle dance teacher. Remember when we did that at the club?
Yes,
We were so iconic for
we
that.
should do that more often. And people just went like,
It's like the dance to scare away the myth.
we have a lot of them. What can we say? We're good at
If you
scaring
see
off
us
men.
at the club, no, you didn't. Why do people feel like they have to have a sex reference for everything?
The call is coming from inside the house, babe. The call
Pick
is
up the
right.
phone.
Pick up the phone. It's right there. You're. What are you talking about? Are you shading us?
Ourselves.
Ourselves? Like, I think farts are one thing that unites all humor types.
I love farts.
Boomers love farts. Millennials love farts. We love farts. Younger generations love farts. I think everyone loves farts. Who doesn't
Everyone
love
loves
farts?
Actually, now that you think of it, everyone likes to make like a reference of poop.
Yeah.
If you talk about poop, everything is gonna
Be okay.
yeah.
Live, laugh, poop. Go piss, girl.
Go piss,
I
girl.
poop.
I
Can you
pooped
poop
today.
without pissing?
No.
Me
When you
neither.
poop, you always piss, even if you don't want to.
It's the amount of strength. If you like push 20%, only piss is gonna come out. But if you push 80%,
Everything's gonna come.
everything's gonna come out.
But you can pee without poop.
yeah, you can. But I often let out a little fart. There's a
Yeah.
little teaser of what's coming next.
Who doesn't let a fart out when you go to the bathroom? I
Right.
always let a fart out when I go to the
Arr,
bathroom.
arr, arr.
I always let a fart out.
Arr.
When I go to the bathroom, I always let a fart out.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well, and they will steal your purse.
Teach them well, and then you're gonna.
That's what RuPaul said. These are not
know.
my words. This is what she said. Teach them well, and they will steal your purse. You got a dollar? Open your purse. You got a dollar?
Open
Don't
your
lie to
purse.
me. Show me your purse. Open your purse.
That was a video that I loved. It's a video of a homeless guy asking for $1. He was
In the sense that, you know what I
You
mean?
love that?
He was. I'm gonna sound so like stupid, you know. I
Well.
love my favorite video once was a video of the homeless.
We're gonna have to cut this out.
No, because he had a song. He was
He had a thong.
and a song. He had a song. He was like, if you give me $1, I will shut the fuck up. But you ain't gotta be a baller to give me a motherfucking dollar.
Oh, I
Give
know.
me a $1. I will shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But you ain't gotta
That's a
be a
Vine.
dollar to give me a motherfucking dollar.
That's from a Vine, right?
Yeah.
That's why. Millennials, again.
Oh, that was one of my favorite videos. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, I
I
couldn't.
was a hoe.
Once
not
upon a
long ago.
time, I was a hoe. Once upon a time, that was one of my favorite videos. If you give me $1, I will shut the fuck up. But you ain't gotta be a baller.
Will
Give me
you?
a motherfucking dollar.
Will you shut the fuck up?
If you give me $1, probably. You don't have $1.
I have $5 actually. Will you shut the fuck up 5 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah,
Stop.
that's not the truth. 50 Shades of Grey. I was gonna say 5 Shades of Grey.
It's just 5. There's been budget cuts and we can no
And they're
longer
gonna
do 50 Shades.
50 Shades of Grey is like,
Rom-coms.
no.
Oh.
I love a rom-com.
I know you do,
I
but-
love a good rom-com.
Me too.
But they get obsessed with Christian Grey. That man is their holy grail. Their man is Jesus to them.
I don't think he's attractive.
I don't think he's
I'm
that
sorry.
attractive.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's that cute. I'm sorry. He's a good-looking man. I don't think he's nothing out of this world. I'm sorry. There's so much better men out there.
Yeah.
Timothy. This is the average-looking man.
My pussy's not gonna get wet.
My pussy's not gonna be on bio for this.
I'm not gonna. Twilight.
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 They
I
love Twilight. We gotta shut it down. We gotta shut the whole thing
Shut the
down
whole thing
again.
down.
Again.
I love Twilight. I'm not obsessed with Twilight, but I will watch it if it goes on. If I'm passing. If I'm.
You know what? I'm guilty of not that, but something similar. Millennials love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter as well. I'm not
You
the
do?
biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan, but I really love it. I really
Have you
love
watched
it.
every?
Of course I have.
I haven't watched every movie of Harry Potter. Harry Potter's just not that important to me. I'm sorry.
They go like selfie. Wait, I go like that. I always go like.
We're millennials. We're repeating the history.
Maybe we are. We learn from our siblings. No, but they go and they do the face of the.
Speaking of the pato.
No, not the duck face. That too, but they like bears. I love that. I love that. That's fun.
I love the.
I love that they have fun. The millennial pause. They fucking put the phone down. They press record, then they go. Hi, y'all. We press record. We're already talking,
Yeah.
and we're still putting
That-
the phone down. We're like.
It starts like all
"Ah,"
fucked up.
Yeah.
It just got off of the history.
I think our generation has so much anxiety, and they just
Yeah.
want to keep going
Yeah.
and do what's next and what's next and what's next. That we just go like, "Hi everyone," you know.
And no
we
one
don't
really
stop.
cares about our anxiety.
No one cares about our anxiety.
Oh my god, I fucking hate how medical?
Medicals?
I fucking hate how
Doctors.
medics. I'm a medic. I fucking hate how doctors is like, that's anxiety, you gotta tap it out. How the fuck am I gonna tap it out?
Have you tried meditation? Have
Have-
you tried drinking more water? Have you
have you
tried
tried going in
connecting
the
with
sun?
nature?
Have you tried going in the sun? Go for a walk.
Go
Maybe
for a
by
walk.
the ocean. See the ocean.
You're gonna feel better.
Drink a lot of water. Why don't you sit on a little like bench outside? Maybe you eat like a piece of fruit. Maybe you just listen to some relaxing music. Maybe you watch a movie or two. Maybe you just have to go to the gym. Maybe you have to go like, why don't you do yoga? Why don't you do Pilates? You know, that's anxiety. You gotta tap it out. Like,
Tap it out. Just tap it
oh
out.
my god.
Don't
like,
allow-
don't,
Don't allow that anxiety in.
yeah.
Kick it out. Push it out the door.
Don't have bad thoughts. Don't think about bad things. Think about
No,
beautiful
no.
things that
Don't
happen in
unalive
life.
yourself. You're so cute.
I'm at work. I'm doing my silly little things, and all of a sudden I'm having a panic attack. How do I tap it out?
This is not the kind of show, girl.
No, not at all.
This is silly, funny goose.
Yeah.
So,
Goofy.
silly. Oh, it's not silly. It's goofy. Oops.
Goofy.
Do you like cupcake remixes?
Yeah,
They're so funny. They're so funny.
they are.
I love the cupcake remixes. I never skip them.
Tell me one.
Love them. Literally, there's no song
That doesn't have a
that
cupcake.
doesn't have a cupcake remix.
Tell me one.
And like a song comes out like now, in 2 hours there's gonna be a cupcake remix
Smack
of
my
it.
ass
Like a drum. Slurp that dick till it come. That's the original song. Yeah, she has really good songs actually.
She does.
She has really
She
deep
does.
songs.
She does.
She does.
Smack
She's a
my
good
ass like a
songwriter.
drum. Yeah, sometimes I'm scrolling through TikTok. Sometimes
That's
that
the sound I
appears.
used
All
to.
of a sudden, I'm watching like a motivational speech, like go out, maybe journal a little bit, and then I scroll and like smack my ass like the drum, smack my ass like the drum, and I'm like, yes, this is the type of content I like. This is the kind.
It's the balance between a
This is
cigarette and tofu. It's
Exactly.
the balance. The balance.
My muscles. My muscles
Muscles
are getting big from the.
bump.
My muscles. My muscles are getting big from the.
Should I fart or go to bed? Do you
What?
know what my grandma does?
What?
She likes to take her coffee, but you know, she tries to cut out on sugar, like we all do. So she tricks her brain into thinking it has sugar. So she always gets a little spoon to mix it up, to trick her brain that it has sugar in
Older
it,
generations
even
are
though it
crazy.
doesn't. That's so smart. We hope you learned a lot.
About millennials, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like we talked so little about millennials.
yeah, like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Between 5 and an hour.
We hope you know this too. Now, poop and farts and pee. Live, laugh, love. The Holy Trinity. Subscribe. Oh, that's crazy. No.
That was not it, not at all.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I farted. It keeps on coming.
Really?
It stopped.